Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. I'm Tenacious Viking, your driver host. Pretty good run last time, I thought. Maybe you disagree. Well, now, wait a minute. Where are we going here now? See, way up. That looks like a straight shot. Do you see a straight shot there? I don't. I guess I have to go around that stupid fence. So let's see what this run's gonna look like. Ooh. Oh, we got a little curlicue there, Bakersfield. Zip down to the 99, onto the 5, and immediately off again. Oh, that'll be fun. We're taking the 10 in. Well, not quite. Not quite all the way. Lots of turns. Well, I didn't anticipate that. All right, let's drive this sucker and see. I mean, I only had one real problem last time, and that was a speeding offense. So we got some. I don't remember what these are. Some tank thingy dealies. Oh, I don't have to go right around there. I got a little space to work with here. Okay. Oh, you know what I need to do though? I need a little bit of seat height. There. I don't know why, but that height just makes me feel a little more in control, I guess, or like I know more about my environment. Let's not hit the fire hydrant, shall we? Bad enough I'm hitting the curb. I thought I was clear of that. Man, I thought I was clear of that. Bakersfield. No traffic from that direction. I just have to maneuver this without hitting anybody. Those bushes are rip bushes. White cab, huh? Huh. What that? This is 2 lanes all of a sudden, huh? That is not what I meant to do. Wrong button, wrong key. There's a initially scary sight, but ultimately kind of fun. Railroad tracks running over at eye level to the road, and the road goes underneath. There's a moment of, what? Okay, that was interesting. Wondering how long this lane was going to be here, and I just found out everybody was changing lanes, so I figured it was ending. What are we doing here? The curve just keeps building. Weird. Okay, now we got a deal. I always miss these. Well, sounds like it's speeding up and it's actually stopping. How dumb is that? Not a huge fan of these loop-to-loops. In a car, they're fun. In a truck, they're kind of a pain. Fourth in a series of about 500 turns on this particular trip, which I did not anticipate when I selected it, but you know, it's kind of a Nice little trip, I think. He said, hopefully. See, wow, that really oversteers there all of a sudden. Not quite sure why it does that, but soon I'll hopefully be able to anticipate that. And yeah, I might get to discover a dealer or a this might be a dealer here. Would be cool. Well, no such luck, I guess. Not sure what this is up here. Looks like a church. First aid? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Kind of being a tourist, I can see the temptation here now. I think that's a mark that I'm becoming a better truck driver. I'm actually noticing my surroundings a little bit. Oh, I'm not that close to the line. I'm not in your way, you turd. Oh, that was an interesting intersection. Still trying to listen and watch for shifting. So that when I get brave enough to do it myself, I won't mess it up too bad. And it gets dark. Oh boy. What did truckers do before navigation systems, before GPS? Did they have to stop at service stations or along the road every once in a while and study a map to try to figure out where they were supposed to go? And because even with that, I had a truck stop in the middle of a road near my church, and I kind of had to stop behind him. He came out. He was going to cross the street into the church, I think, and ask for directions. But I was there, so he asked me how to get to a place in town, and he was on completely the wrong side of town. I mean, he was on the right road, but he was on the wrong end of the town for it. So it just makes me wonder, you know, even with GPS, if you can't find something, how the heck did they ever find their way around? I'm not going very fast, but I'm catching up to this guy. I don't like that very much. Oh, I'm turning off pretty soon anyway. All right. Appreciate the arrows at night because it sure is hard to see. Oh, and now I'm turning that way. Well, I don't see any headlights coming, so I should be safe to turn. Sure, on a long trek, I get to start out with a half tank of gas. On a short one like this, I got a full tank. Whatever. They're just toying with us now. I will not be adding any range to my drives for quite a while. This is a plenty long drive for me. Kind of wish I wouldn't have added that right away. Shorter runs are better for me. I learn more at the beginning and end, even though it's like freaking panic time. This is the 111, huh? Okay. Nice big gradual curve. That's, on the one hand, that's kind of nice. It's kind of relaxed driving. On the other hand, you do have to keep vigilant. time. Wow, that was interesting. Grabbed my coffee cup, had to take my hand off the keyboard and look away for a second. Scared the bejesus out of me. Speaking of which, I just had a frightening experience in Minecraft yesterday. I have a Minecraft Realm server. Got on it. It was kind of nighttime. I went out and took a few pot shots from my balcony at some mobs. Then finally went to sleep. Woke up, went out on a... Well, noticed that one of my horses was missing. My favorite horse. So I went out on another horse to look for it. Rode around the city we're building. And as I got back in toward the town, toward the wood shop, I'm just riding hellbent for election at that point. And noticed out of the corner of my eye in front of the wood shop some kind of strange looking horse. Sure enough, just as I approached it, there's a bolt of lightning, and it turns into 4 skeleton jockeys on skeleton horses. I tried to ride through it, just keep going, and but they were taking pot shots at me, so I just turned around and stood my ground. And fortunately, the bows are pretty OP in Minecraft 1.9, and I've got a power 4, I think. So I was able to take care of all the skeletons. Glad I had a little room there. Okay, now am I supposed to go into this or what? Or turn here? I don't think I can go there, can I? I think I have to go here. Yeah. I think I see my spot. So I took care of all the skeletons and accidentally killed one of the skeleton horses too, but then I found out that putting a lead on a skeleton horse doesn't work. But the only thing you can do is put a saddle on it. So I rode him into some pens we happened to have handy, and was able to save 3 of them. But it was kind of a disconcerting experience, and I'm still not quite sure. Still not quite sure how they spawned. Must have been a thunderstorm on the server within 15 minutes of my logging in. Because that's supposedly the only way that they would have been tagged as a skeleton. And I'm not sure if there had to be a horse there or if it can just come out of nowhere. Excellent, yes. Or if they can just come out of nowhere and just be created strictly by lightning. So I'm not quite sure about that yet, but... All right, we had an excellent run. That's the first in a long, long time, and maybe the first you've seen, I think. So, cool. Experience. We're about 1,000 away from the next level, which is fine. A pressure tank. A pressure tank? I thought there were several on there. Oh, well. I got $41,000 in my pocket, so it's time to start thinking about buying a truck of my own and see how much, I don't know how much I want to borrow. I have a feeling as soon as I own a truck, I'm going to crash it and have to replace it, and it's going to be bad. Oh, well. Well, hey, thanks for watching. Join me next time when once again Tenacious Viking plays American Truck Simulator.